Hello. Oops. Hello, everyone. Hang on. Turn that mic down. Hello, everyone. Welcome in to CobraCast 199. I am your host, D-Day Cobra, and it has been a long, long day. I don't know how I'm able to manage. This has been the fourth stream I've done today, and it's been a very difficult day for me. As you know, streaming is the most difficult job that any human being can have. And I'm not sure how I've been able to make it through just all of this streaming. My social battery is incredibly low right now, and I just don't know how I'm going to do it. But hello, everyone. Welcome in, whether you're watching on Rumble, Kick, or YouTube. I appreciate you being here. And this is just going to be an emergency CobraCast. It's probably going to last for about 30 minutes. We're going to do a quick recap of today. President Trump dominates Michigan. Of course he did. And, you know, yesterday on CobraCast, I had announced, like, hey, we're going to do an emergency CobraCast tonight to cover the Michigan primary. Not going to do Tuesday night's main event. A lot of people yelled at me, and I'm obviously, playing around with yelling at me. A lot of people are like, why are you canceling main event? Don't cancel main event. And so I listen to the people because the people are the reason this channel exists, and you're the reason that I'm able to do any of this. And so we decided to do main event early, and that might work for what we're trying to do moving forward. We may do main event early, 2-hour main event, and then I'm able to kind of move over here and do CobraCast. I want to do CobraCast 5 days a week if possible, but time will tell. But that's kind of a quick recap as to why all of that happened. Then we did the gaming stream, and we broke a record on my D-Day Cobra 199 channel. 930-something viewers, which is a record for that channel. Thank you all so much. I have no idea why you guys support me the way you do, but I really do appreciate it. And yeah, of course, we had Geeks and Gamers Daily, and that was awesome. So again, thank you. But we have more important things to talk about today. So I just wanted to kind of give that quick recap on everything. But the most important thing to discuss is, of course, one President Donald J. Trump. President Trump wins Michigan. Of course he wins Michigan. Of course he was going to win Michigan. There was never any real debate or any of that. The fact that we're even in the position where we have to go through this is nonsense. Nikki Haley is a horrible, terrible person. We know that. That's not surprising at all. But some of the numbers are starting to roll in. And right now, with 30% in, President Trump is at 67%. Nikki Haley is at 28%. And you guys know this. The people that hate Donald Trump are going to spin this and go, 30% of the Republicans didn't vote for President Trump, yada, yada, yada. You know that's what they're going to say. Hang on. Sorry, I got to turn that down. So they're going to say that. They're going to say, like, 30% of Republicans hate Donald Trump. It's like, good Lord, man, you guys are idiots. But this is not a surprise. Now, Super Tuesday is next week. I will plan things out. I will get main event situated. Super Tuesday will be the primary focus of this channel next week. Don't worry. I'm not going to be jumping around doing gaming streams and panel streams and all of that. Super Tuesday's next week. That's going to be a very fun day to watch President Trump just continue his dominance. So we will talk about that, obviously, later. But yes, so President Trump is, let's see if there's any update on the interactive polls right now. So 40% in, Donald Trump is at 67%, Nikki Haley at 27%. So that's 40% in. The estimated final margin is Trump at 70%. We would love to see President Trump hit that 70% number, but ultimately it doesn't matter if it's 67%, 68%, 69%, or 70%, it doesn't matter. Nikki Haley's done. We know that. She's just wasting everybody's time. She's wasting everybody's money. She's wasting everyone's time. But most importantly, she's wasting President Trump's time. He has said 95% support. What do you mean, Rob? What do you mean? He said he has 95% support. Oh, this is the Rob guy. I don't know if you're like actually retarded or if you're pretending to be retarded, which is good. I mean, the fact that I have to ask that question is fine. I don't know the answer, but as a matter of fact, I ran across someone that is actually retarded. There's actually someone that is retarded that I interacted with on Twitter. So if you go to my Twitter timeline, this is the gaming stream. Shout out to all of you for, again, record-breaking stream for playing Mario Golf, which is stupid. But it's in my replies. It's in my replies. So this guy, like, quote tweeted right here. Okay, yeah. So Ripa tweeted out that I was live, okay? And he was like, CobraCast is doing great. Shout out to my friend Jeremy, yada, 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 whatever. This guy, like, basically, if you look at this guy's bio, okay, he's fucking retarded. Look at his bio. He's got DeSantis 2028. So he's basically a never Trumper, and he's obsessed with Ron DeSantis. And he's really upset that Ron DeSantis is not going to be the nominee, and he's still crying about it. So now he's committed to DeSantis 2028. I don't know what this means. What does this mean? What does this mean right here? No, what is this? None of the above. Oh my God. So none of the above, meaning you're not going to vote in none of the above 2024. Oh my God. What a fucking retard. Okay. So anyway, I didn't know this guy was, so he's tagging me and he's like, talking about Dr. Phil and Donald Trump. And he says, and D-Day Cobra celebrates both men. What's it like to live with such cognitive dissonance? Oh, he celebrates. Yes, I celebrate both of these guys. Dr. Phil, someone that I said I don't know anything about, and the last time I remember Dr. Phil being relevant was when the Cash Me Outside girl was relevant, okay? So I responded, and I'm like, you clearly aren't someone that does any research. I don't celebrate Dr. Phil. I barely know anything about him. And I said as much in my live stream. Then I ended by saying he might be just using this as an opportunity to grift his new book to get right-wing media to promote him. I've also criticized President Trump on several things. COVID is definitely something he deserves to be criticized for. I'll go back to ignoring weirdos like you. You have no ability to think for yourself. You just see Orange Man and you start crying. It's fucking weird. What a fucking weird person, dude. And I think he quote tweeted this. So again, this guy's just a fucking loser, okay? And I saw him saying something about like my fans or something like that, which I don't really think I have fans. I just have people that support me, and I appreciate that. Whatever, if you want to call yourself a fan, that's perfectly fine. I don't know. This dude has 365,000 tweets. I'm not scrolling his timeline. He's one of these lives online. He's got 365,000 tweets. Oh my God. So that's who we're dealing with. 365,000 tweets. How many do I have? I have 34,000. Ripa in the house. What up, Ripa? Shout out to young Ripa. This guy is a fucking, like, this is like the first time I've responded to a hater in forever. And I'm like sitting there and I'm like, this guy is deranged. Like, the dude has 365,000 tweets. All right. It's crazy. I would play Melanie Mac's video, but I probably can't. But you should probably go check out this video from Melanie Mac. I'm not gonna play it here, but you should probably go check out her video right here. I'm sure many of you know what she probably said. So I'll just let you guys go check that out if you want. So hail Melanie Mac. But anyway, I just had to tell you guys about that. But this guy is a fucking nut job. Yeah, this is all Ripa said. He's like, man, just shouting Jeremy out. You know, thank you, young Ripa. Appreciate that. And yeah, man, like, just these people are fucking crazy, man. They are crazy. And yeah, for Cannon's sake, with him and Dan Bask was awesome. So did she just call me a maggot, says BRJ. Yes, that's what she said. That's what she said right there. So shout out to Melanie Mac. I don't think I have the chat enabled. Let me fix that really quick so you guys can see the chat. Give me just a second. We can get this fixed. Just need to copy paste and we can get the chat in there. Boom, boom, boom. And you should see the chat appear right there. Hello, chat. Hello, wonderful chat. All right. So how many people we got up in here? All right, so we got 2,300 people on a surprise emergency CobraCast. If you're just tuning in, thank you. We are also live on Rumble. We are live on Kick, and I appreciate you being here. I didn't get an opportunity to go live a little bit earlier, but we will be live for Super Tuesday next week, covering all of the domination from President Trump. Nikki Haley is a nut job. I'm a little behind on a lot of the news cycle because I've been streaming literally all day long. But one thing I did see was the big Fani Willis case is falling apart right before our very eyes. We had this one right here. So Trump defense attorney Steve Sadow questions Nathan Wade's former law partner, Terrence Bradley, about a text that seems to confirm that the love affair between Fani and Wade started before 2022. This is the end of Big Fani. The end of Big Fani. Here we go.
Based on what you've just said, let's go to what was Defense Exhibit 26. Okay? In Defense Exhibit 26, which I showed you last time, was 2 pages of text messages between you and Miss Merchant, correct?
Correct.
All right. Now, the first page starts off by saying, Miss Merchant.
Ripa said they talked about it on the Blaze today. This guy's wheels were spinning. And this shit's so funny, man.
Like, just date, don't hire him. Do you think it started before she hired him? You see that?
Yes, I see it. Yes.
And your response to that was absolutely, correct?
I'm going to object, ask and answer in cumulative.
All right. So, Mr. Sadow, I do think we went through a lot of these texts.
We didn't go through
Who's got a damn iPhone going on?
this whole one.
Just a second, Mr. Sadow. All right. I'm sorry, Mr. Sadow. You said we didn't go through this particular one?
No, we stopped right there. I want to go.
I answered because this is the exact language that she just stated a few minutes ago. You could read it back.
Okay, Mr. Sadow. Are you saying both of these 2 exhibits weren't already covered by Ms. Merchant?
It was not gone. This particular language.
What a shit show, bro. What a absolute shit show this is. Like, this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. But these are, again, and I want to make it clear, like, Fulton County, Fulton County is where they did the whole mugshot of Trump. Fulton County is where this happened. And do you remember when Trump had to go take the mugshot? Do you remember all the reports about the Fulton County, the jail there, and how the conditions were just absolutely horrific, and the fact that they were forcing President Trump to go there? And do you understand, the resources that an area has to go through when you're having someone like Trump come into town? Like, you're extending resources, you're spending all types of money, you're taking police officers away from doing the job that they should be doing, all for this dog and pony show. It's absolutely insane, dude. It's absolutely insane, the nonsense that we are seeing. But it's not surprising when, exactly, CJ, TJ, the whole country is corrupt as hell. It's insane, dude. It's fucking crazy. But this is where we at. This is the nonsensical world and the clown show that we have continued to find ourselves in. And it's all rolling towards November. And again, I feel like a broken record sometimes, but I know we have different people watching us at different times. But you guys we are not prepared for what we're going to see in potentially October. And we are not prepared. We are so fucked. And I don't know what they're going to do. But they're not going to stand there and just let President Trump walk through the door and dominate. They're going to try something, all right? It's like anything else. You just look at simple, basic stuff in a football game, okay? In a football game, when the other team is down and they are obviously, let's say it's 2 good football teams or whatever, when the other team is down late in the game, they start trying crazy stuff. Because when you're desperate and you don't have a lot to lose and you're looking at the scoreboard and you realize we're fucked if we don't do something crazy, that's what they're going to do. They hate Donald Trump more than any human being on the planet. In their minds, Donald Trump is literally Hitler. They have decided that. That's what they have convinced themselves of. Reality doesn't matter. Reality is irrelevant. It's what they have convinced themselves of, and they have convinced themselves that Trump is Hitler. And they have convinced themselves that if Donald Trump gets back in office, it's going to be the worst thing in the history of our existence. And he is going to destroy immigrants. He's going to destroy gay people. He's going to destroy all black people. That's what they've put in their mind. When you have poisoned your mind to believe the fairy tales that they have believed, they are willing to do anything and everything to stop that from happening. So, this is what we're heading for. This is what we're heading for right now. T-Mac Gaming says, did you see Robert De Niro's latest Trump rage comments? I did not. What's De Niro had to say? De Niro's up there with Mark Hamill, man, with and Mark Ruffalo with the worst case of TDS. Like he's right up there. He's right up there. Holy shit, we got a lot of people here. Brett for 20 says, here you go, Jeremy. Something to help recharge that social battery. You're still a fig though. Hail the 199. Thank you, Brett. I appreciate that. Great Tang gifting a membership. Thank you. Cobra Kai L199 gifting a membership. Thank you. Alan Fox back. What's up, Alan? Good to see you here. Welcome back to the Snake Pit. Andrew Tate's General Ward says, hey, Jeremy, you need to check your private messages from me in your Discord. I have a lot of important information that can help. Noted, man. I appreciate that. Thomas Smith for 20. Thank you for slaving away to entertain us. Listen, it ain't easy, but somebody has to do it, okay? It's not easy. My social battery is very low. This is the hardest job on the planet, but I am here because I know that's important, all right? Streaming is the hardest job on the planet. For those that might not be picking up on my sarcasm, it's a comment. It's basically a sarcastic response to Hassan Piker, left-wing champagne socialist, left-wing lunatic who thinks that he's also a trust fund baby, who basically is one of the biggest streamers on the internet, which still puzzles me. Me and Ripa talk about that all the time. How's this dude got a following? But he does, so whatever. No hate on that front. You got a following, whatever. He says that streaming is harder than a real job. I am streaming right now. I have done 4 streams today. I'm streaming right now in front of over 3,000 people. And I'm here to tell you, streaming is easy as hell. All right? Easy as hell. It's a very easy thing to do. Now, is it hard to gain a following and grind and find the audience? Yeah, I mean, it's kind of difficult to find your audience and learn and everything like that. But at the end of the day, like I've said, it doesn't matter if you have 5 people watching you, 10 people, 20 people, 30 people, 100 people, 2,000 people, 10,000 people, 100,000 people. If you listen to your audience and respect your audience, that's all you have to do. And if you're willing to listen and respect and appreciate your audience, it's very easy. It's very easy to listen to your audience. I'm the classic example of that today. I told everybody we're not going to do a Tuesday night's main event. We were talked about it the last few days. Everybody's screaming at me, what the hell are you doing? Don't cancel Tuesday night's main event. We love main event. You can do this. You can do that. So I went from a day where I was only going to be doing 2 streams to now I've done 4 streams. Is that hard? No, it's not hard. I listened to my audience and I took their feedback and I, did what they asked because it was something I could accomplish. So just listen to your audience. That's all you got to do. My boy, Munchie Ninja. If Nikki doesn't drop out, I am going to genuinely start thinking she knows something that we don't. Also, I've been asking Hassan Stans, why doesn't he redistribute his wealth amongst his employees? Still no answer. It's interesting how those socialist Bernie bros don't want to redistribute their wealth. Mr. Hassan, who lives in a mansion, drives sports cars, but is a Bernie bro. Really weird, isn't that? Now, in terms of Nikki Haley, if Nikki Haley doesn't drop out, does she know something we don't know? I don't think so. I absolutely don't think so. What I think Nikki Haley's doing, if I'm giving an educated guess, there's 2 approaches to this. I think there's the realistic approach, and then there's the Hail Mary from Nikki Haley's perspective. The Hail Mary is that something happens to President Trump with these court cases and all this shit. That's the Hail Mary. That's not something she's planning on. I think the aspect of it that's realistic is that Nikki Haley's running for 2028. I think that's what she's doing. She's running for 2028, and her argument is going to be, especially if Trump, in her mind is that she hopes Trump loses the general election, is what she's hoping for. But even if he doesn't lose the general election, she could still run on the momentum that she's gained in 2024. That's what she's been wanting to do. So in her mind, in a more realistic scenario, because I don't think that it's realistic that President Trump is not going to be able to run in 2024. He's running in 2024, and he's going to win. But let's talk about Nikki Haley's warped mind. In her mind, what she's hoping is President Trump loses the general election to Joe Biden, and then she can spend the next 4 years campaigning that I was the number 2, and I told you that President Trump couldn't do this, he couldn't do that. I'm the person that can be the person that leads the Republican Party into 2028. I'm the post-MAGA Republican Party. That's what she wants. That's what she's hoping. But even if Trump wins, she could still run on that narrative of I'm the post-MAGA candidate. I'm the person that stayed in the race the longest. I'm the person that took Donald Trump to task. That's what she wants to do. So that's, in my mind, what she's doing and why she's staying in so long. I don't think she knows something that we don't know. I think she's hoping for a miracle, but she's also trying to plan on optics and bullshit like that. But it won't work. But I'm just telling you, that's what, in her mind, that's what she's hoping. So, that's what I would bank it on right there. Ministry of Wrongthink says, Asmongold's own editor put out some video titles, I Can't Do This Anymore, and I Am Sorry, on the Asmongold Clips channel, where he pokes fun at Asmon for the Hassan Melanie videos being their most disliked videos ever, laughing my ass off. Really? Interesting. Yeah, somebody tried to tell me that Asmongold apologized to Melanie or whatever. Let me tell you something right now. I'm not saying he wouldn't. I'm saying if Asmongold made a genuine apology to Melanie Mack, I would be more surprised than you can imagine. Because the circles that Asmongold runs in, there ain't no way in hell that he could apologize to someone like Melanie Mack. Because that would get him mega canceled within his own streaming community. There ain't no way. No way that's going to happen. But I think Melanie's awesome. Obviously, we had her on Tuesday night's main event, and I love that she just will not back down. And she actually gave some really good insight tonight on main event when we were talking about all of this, about how she didn't even know that, this corner of the internet actually existed. She was kind of running in circles, different circles, obviously, back in the day, and she's been a pretty big deal for a long time. And, her getting to know all of us now has kind of changed her perception. Not changed, like she's always kind of had the same opinion she's had, but now she's like, she can be more of herself now. And I think that's that weird world of like those big time streamers that I never want anything to do with those weirdos. I don't want anything to do with them. CJ87, where did it go? Damn it. 743 says, Charlie Kirk thinks the reason Haley is staying in is so she's trying to position herself for a third-party candidate for no labels. Thoughts? Also, do you buy the allegation she was getting busy with someone as a congresswoman? So I don't now again, Charlie Kirk knows his stuff. Charlie Kirk is in the know. Dude has a lot of connections, but I don't think that, like, that's not realistic for her to run third party. Unless, of course, her third party run is to continue to validate what she wants to do in 2028. So I'm going to lean more on my theory that she's just running for 2028. She's running for 2028, and she's hoping to have credibility from that perspective. But there's no way the third party is going to, like, does she hope she can do some damage to President Trump as a third party candidate? I could see that potentially happening. Where she basically, because I mean, let's be honest, like Nikki Haley is a Democrat. And she's being funded by Democrats. She's being funded by the same people that basically backed Ron DeSantis' campaign, a bunch of rhinos who hate President Trump. And so, yeah, I guess I could see her running from a third-party standpoint to try and interrupt the process for President Trump. Absolutely. In terms of her being the allegations, I mean, I wouldn't. Listen, I'm not saying Nikki Haley is guilty of like sleeping around. I'm just saying hot dog hallway, Nikki Haley 2028. Hot dog hallway. That's all I'll say. Lying Dogface Pony Soldier with a gifted D-Day Cobra membership. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate that. Josh Miller says, longtime lurker, first time super chatter, grift on your crazy fig, grift on. Let's go. Let's see here. Thomas Smith says, oh, I got that one. Brado Jacko says, the deep state just sold the chairmanship of the Michigan GOP with Donald Trump's blessing. Something bizarre is going on in Michigan, the most corrupt state. I'll have to look into that. Now, I know there's a lot of speculation because Ronna McDaniel has stepped down as the RNC chairwoman, and obviously that's a good move. Then you have a couple of options. A lot of people really want Scott Pressler to be the RNC chair. Now, I did talk to Scott a little bit. We were trying to get him on the show. We couldn't get that planned out. But, I mean, Scott Pressler dude, as a matter of fact, I got to show you this tweet. I liked the tweet. Okay, let me see if I can find it. I liked the tweet, and I haven't liked a lot of tweets lately, so I should be able to find this one pretty easily. But it was it's really good. It was Scott Pressler, and there was like this video going around of like, man, where is it at? Where are my likes at? It was a video of this girl, like, and I think it was probably a setup anyway, of like this girl meeting this guy, and she was really tall, and this guy walks up, and then he turns around and walks away. And Scott Pressler, here it is right here. So here's this video, okay? Let me show you this. Desktop view right here. Okay, so here's this video, okay?
Hey, what's up?
Oh, hey, Romero.
For the app.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Oh, you too. Oh. I'm sorry, I have to go. I'll see ya.
So again, what if Tinder date didn't tell you she's 6'5"? So here we go.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, hey, Romero.
For the app.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Oh, you too. Oh. I'm sorry, I have to go. I'll see ya.
Now, I know it's fake. I know it's all staged, okay, 100%. That's not why I'm showing you this. This is going mega viral the other day. But Scott Pressler said, even I would have stayed. Now, Scott Pressler, obviously, not a straight man. But Scott Pressler's like, even I would have stayed. I was like, okay, that's pretty damn good. That's pretty damn good, Scott Pressler. So I appreciated that. And but like I said, so Scott, everybody wants him as the chair, and I think that would be a good choice. Obviously, Trump has chosen Laura Trump. Is that who it is? And so we'll see what happens with that. I haven't followed that story very closely lately, but I had to show you that from Scott. That was pretty damn funny. Yeah, it's 100% staged. It's 100% staged. The whole thing is staged. Again, I would say, I don't know if anything's real anymore. You know what I mean? There's no such thing as reality TV. You know what I mean? So, Travis Sharp says, hey, D-Day Cobra, I know you get endless comments constantly, so I hope you read mine and provide a response. I wanted to get your viewpoint about Trump winning the nomination for Georgia. How likely? What do you mean by that? You mean winning the general in Georgia? I absolutely think he'll win Georgia, especially with all the nonsense going on in Georgia. I think the Georgia people are going to show up big time in the general, if that's what you're talking about. Yeah, I absolutely think he's going to crush Georgia. He's going to crush it. But there's a lot. Agreed, it's all fake. Yeah, like nothing. I don't think anything is real. Nothing, dude. Nothing. So, like, okay, for instance, First Take on ESPN or Undisputed. All right, the other sports show, the debate shows. There ain't no genuine argument on that show. Every position, the other person has to take a different take on it. That's just how it is. You know what I mean? That's just how they are operating. Like if so-and-so says, oh, this is something positive about LeBron James, and the other guy has to say something negative. It ain't like they can just sit there and agree. You know what I mean? It's just not how it is. So it's a weird kind of dynamic with all of these shows. There's nothing genuine. It's all scripted. It's all planned out. It's all of it. Every single bit of it. Buford T. Justice just dropped 10 gifted memberships. Let's freaking go. Buford, appreciate you, man. I appreciate your support. How you been? It's been a long time. I've only planning on this to go with 30 minutes. This is only going to be an emergency 30-minute CobraCast, but there's just a couple more things to talk about. As a matter of fact, I do want to show this right here. Here's Vivek, another one in the bag. The energy on the ground in Michigan was palpable. Crucial for the general. Listen, man. I know that there's questions about Vivek, and I had my questions, and I still have a few. I really want Vivek as the VP. I really do. I just think that the Trump, Vivek, that squad, that's pretty tough, bro. That is pretty tough to beat. Vivek, Trump, that is tough, man. I don't know if you can beat that. And I do like, yeah, I look at all the options on the table, and if you're looking at realistic options, because I know we've been through the Carrie Lake discussion, I know we've been through the Tucker Carlson discussion, I know we went through all of that, but if you're looking at everybody, all the options, I know that people have mentioned Ben Carson. People have mentioned Byron Donalds. I like Byron Donalds a lot, actually. And I think Byron Donalds brings a different, like I said with Ben Carson. Ben Carson is awesome. Ben Carson's like legit. His loyalty to President Trump can never be questioned. No doubt about it. But he does not have the personality that is needed. And again, the reason that Trump's VP is so important this time around is because Trump only has 4 years. So the person that's his VP has to wear two hats. You have to obviously be the person who's going to back him up and have his back on all these decisions and everything and never waver. But at the same time, the person that's the VP needs to be positioned to carry on the MAGA flag after 4 years of Trump. You know what I mean? And so Don Jr., people are saying Don Jr. I don't even know if there's any like stipulations to say if like Don Jr. could or couldn't be his VP. Is that even a thing? Could Don Jr. be Trump's VP? Is there any thing like that? I don't think he can. I feel like there's got to be some type of rules or something in place where Don Jr. can't be his VP. Am I right or wrong about that? Zero rules against it. He can. If Don Jr. could be VP, here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing. I like Don Jr. He's awesome. Does he have the personality to carry on into 2028 and turn the needle? And I don't know that. I don't have the answer to that question. He definitely is. There's definitely an argument to be made that Don Jr. has it. There's definitely an argument to be made. But I personally, I don't think Donald Trump would select his son for optical reasons. I don't think President Trump would pick Don Jr. for optics reasons because he is smart enough to understand that optics matter. And if Donald Trump is already facing accusations of being a dictator and all of this other stuff, him picking Don Jr. would not make people that don't like him. It would only make them even more furious. And he doesn't need to make people more furious. He absolutely doesn't. Don Jr. for Florida governor. Now, that idea, I love John Parson. I absolutely love the idea of that. But the good thing is there are a lot of names out there that a lot of people have been floating around out there. Look, when I brought up Kristi Noem in my chat last time, holy shit, man. People said no in a lot of, like, I didn't understand why Kristi Noem was that unpopular at least from my chat. Byron Donalds, another one. He could be Florida governor as well. And I would be fine with that. I like Byron Donalds. As I said, I met Byron Donalds after a Turning Point USA event. He was at a restaurant. Nice guy. Super awesome. Was not talking to me as the politician, Byron Donalds, he was talking to me as a regular dude, and Byron Donalds 1000% supports Trump. And there was like, he was not like going, oh, hello, sir, how are you? He was talking to me like normal, like, and just, he didn't have the political kind of personality turned on. Dude is all in on Trump. And he was cool as hell. He was super cool. And he didn't know who I was at the time. Like, he didn't know that I have a YouTube channel. He didn't know I was a Trump supporter. He knew nothing about that. Suresh introduced us, and then Suresh kind of told him about me and Ryan and what we do. But prior to that, he was already like, you could tell the dude he loves Trump. And let's see, Chris Nova for president 2028. I don't think that would be a great choice, but it probably wouldn't be worse than what we have. So I guess we'll see. I do like the idea. Listen, man, you guys have got me convinced on this. Don Jr. for Florida governor would be fantastic. Like, say what you want about Ron DeSantis, and I've said plenty. He's been great for Florida. He's done a wonderful job in Florida. And I would love if we need someone strong to be the Florida governor moving forward. Of course, I live in the state of Florida. I want a good governor in Florida. I like what's going on in Florida, and I love the idea of Don Jr. as running for Florida governor. I don't know if he would do that. Byron Donalds is also a fantastic pick. But Vivek right now, as it stands, that's my number one VP pick. I look at that team. I look at those two guys working together. I look at the optics of that. There's like, and honestly, here's how it could, in my mind, I take the same approach to Trump Vivek as I was taking with Trump DeSantis when I was still, before DeSantis turned on Trump and everything like that. Trump should handle foreign, and Vivek could handle everything here. And obviously under Trump's, plan and everything, but like let Vivek handle everything here, and Trump can handle everything overseas. Boom. It'd be perfect. Tim Scott or Vivek. I don't think Tim Scott will make a good VP for the same reasons that, well, different reasons, but the same reasons. It's like, he's got a personality, but he's got this hype man personality. He would be better than Ben Carson. I'll say that. He would be better than Ben Carson just from a personality standpoint, but I don't see that turning the needle. Like, in order based on the names that we're throwing out there, it's Vivek number one. Byron Donalds might be number two. Byron Donalds would be a damn good VP choice. Beardo for VP. Elon for VP. Yeah. Trump and Elon need to get on the same page. They need to work whatever differences they have out. They certainly do. Lower Lips Liquor for 5 D-Day Cobra memberships. Thank you so much. Kid Rock for VP? Hell no. Not after his Bud Light take. I mean, at least Trump's Bud Light take was a little more like, hey, can we forgive them? Nope, Mr. President, we can't fucking forgive Bud Light. They can go straight to hell. But Kid Rock's basically like, oh, it's just a bunch of trolls, bunch of loser trolls. It's like, no, not at all. No. DM says, Nikki auditioning for CNN, CCP. Elon on Disney board. There's a lot going on with that whole Nelson Peltz situation, so I guess we will just have to see with the Disney board. I'm not sure. I guess time will tell. Lord of the Reese says, Hallway Haley. Hallway Haley. I like that. Let's see. Brado Jacko says, Michael Watley, deep state election fraud denier. Tamani for 5 and says nothing. Stuart H. What's up, Stuart H? Dragon Dan says, I like how flexible you are with adjusting your streams. Tuesday night's main event is my favorite stream you do each week and have the most fun watching. Culture is important. I mean, listen, I will say, like, I don't think very highly of myself in terms of what I do or everything. I think highly of G&G and the team that we have and everything like that. So I'm very thankful for that. I do think, like, one thing I guess I am good at is being able to maintain so many different streams and different types of streams and different things that we're doing. The fact that I've done two kind of like, so I did the Hollywood style stream today, which was Geeks and Gamers Daily. Then we did the gaming style stream, news coverage with main event. Then we did a full-on gaming stream with Mario Golf, and now we're doing a political stream. So, I guess if I'm good at anything, I'm good at switching that up, but that's about it. Other than that, I'm just a retard that knows how to talk into a microphone sometimes when I don't have it unmuted. Dex Moo says they haven't convinced themselves. They know it's BS. They are trying to convince the mindless sheep that are easily led. 1,000%. Jared the American says it won't be an October surprise, but November. Bearded Llama says after next Tuesday, Haley doesn't drop. She's going independent. That's going to be interesting to see. How she handles next Tuesday. John Kinney says, just saw a post from James O'Keefe, and he is undercover video of him working out with Judge Engeron. Gonna air tomorrow, apparently. What? No way. I gotta look this up. There's no way. Did James O'Keefe really tweet that out? There's no way. There's no way O'Keefe pulled that off. I gotta find out if this is true. Let's see here. I'm looking now. What? Holy shit, dude. James O'Keefe, tune in tomorrow. In our next episode of On the Inside, I work out alongside Judge Arthur Engeron, who ordered Trump to pay $354 million in a New York case. Sources gave us an inside scoop and decided to go check it out. Holy shit! James O'Keefe, are you kidding me? Look at that! Holy shit! Dude, James O'Keefe is the man. Thank you, John Kennedy. Thank you. Look at this shit. What? Holy shit. I just want to remind everybody, this is the same, like Project Veritas got rid of James O'Keefe. He was Project Veritas. This is insane. I can't wait. How does he do this? This is impressive beyond belief. Wow. So we will be definitely checking that out. So I guess we're going to talk about this tomorrow on CobraCast. So tomorrow, Wednesday, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. So tomorrow on CobraCast, we are going to talk about that. Dude, James O'Keefe. Why don't I follow him? Do I follow him? I do now. All right, we're following James O'Keefe. Holy crap. Respect to this man. That is awesome right there. Thank you for the heads up of that. I really appreciate that. So that's going to be good. So we will discuss that tomorrow night on CobraCast 199 here on this channel. Props Off says, look into Thomas Douglas Holman's latest statement. Okay. Wild Bills LFD says, Nikki trying to dirty up the voter rolls with all the Dems she's getting to vote for her. Most of her donations are coming from Dems now. She's crooked as hell, dude. She really is. Let me make sure I've gotten everything here. Got that. DM says, Nikki changing to Dem at last minute, stepping in for Biden. Now that is an interesting perspective. I didn't think about that one. Nikki changing to Democrat at the last minute, stepping in for Biden. I did not think about that perspective. That is a really interesting perspective right there. So think about this. If Nikki Haley just runs as long as she can, she's got all the big money donors, and she builds all this momentum with the Democrats and all of the anti-Trump crowd. I don't think that's realistic, but it's an interesting theory is all I'm saying. I didn't think about that, but that's an interesting theory. At the end of the day, I still think Gavin Newsom or Big Mike are going to be the people that they're going to move into that position. That's my guess. So David Simpson Jr. becomes a member of the Snake Pit. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, most likely, it's going to be Gavin Newsom or Big Mike. That's who I think we could see in those positions. So we are live on Kick and on Rumble, by the way, and I appreciate you guys wherever you choose to watch us. It is appreciated. Big Mike. Yeah, Big Mike. Big dude. I got some Big Mike memes that I wish I could show. Let's just say, man, there's a reason Barack Obama walks funny. I got some Big Mike memes that are just like, yeesh. So, and they get sent to me, by the way, because I guess the people that support me hate my guts. I open like, oh, here's a nice, because I have open DMs on Twitter. So like, oh, here's a nice message from someone. Oh, okay, there's an attachment there. Damn! You didn't have to send that meme. Come on. Why would you do that to me? I thought you liked me. There's some funny ones, but I did post that one. You know what? There's one I will show that somebody sent me. I'll show it. It's a little dangerous, but I think it's good enough. To pass. So prepare yourself, audience, okay? Prepare yourself, because I used it to promote CobraCast one day. All right, here it is. God dang it, man. Oh, boy. All right, if you've ever, this chat's going to go crazy, okay? How many people are watching right now? All right, we got 3,000 people watching. We got a couple hundred on Rumble. All right, here we go. I'm not going to leave it long. Maybe I've shown this one. Maybe I've shown it after I posted it. I don't know, but here we go. There we go. Oh, no. All right, it's gone. Look at this chat. The chat disappeared. There it is. All right, there we go. Raider with a $51.99 in the midst of all that craziness. The chat's moving so fast that it can't even show up on YouTube. It's crazy. Shout out to you, Raider. Charles D. Vane says, let's see, Jeremy, besides being gay and a fig, I appreciate you and the Geeks and Gamers crew for keeping me informed and entertained on a daily and are actually genuine. Hail Trump. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I really do. Real quick, I want to show you guys something before we do call this a night. And this is a kind of a bigger kind of story for us as Geeks and Gamers. Because for those that don't know, I know a lot of you might watch me that don't know, I am the owner and creator of Geeks and Gamers, geeksandgamers.com. And so right here over on our website, this is geeksandgamers.com. This is our website, and we are currently rebuilding our website. But right now, as we're doing that, we're wanting to revamp a lot of the content. Now, it's not to say we're not going to have the same type of content. We want to add to the content. So if you're interested, you can go over to the website, scroll all the way down to the bottom, click that contribute button right there. And if you're interested in contributing to geeksandgamers.com, we're looking for people to cover a lot of different things from the entertainment world, whether that be video games, movies, television, Netflix, anime, WWE, esports, G&G, FNT, YouTube stuff, all of that. We want people to be writing stuff that's happening. I saw we just had an article for Melanie Mack and what happened with her on Twitch. So if you're interested, you can go over there, submit that. Now, I don't make the final decisions. That goes through Alex, our editor-in-chief, and our writing team. So I'm interested to see, who he decides he wants to bring on. And, of course, he will get with me if he needs me to approve anything. But Alex makes all the calls on the website, obviously through my overseeing everything. But Alex makes the final calls in terms of who he's going to be working with and things like that. So, again, we're not looking for people to, you don't have to write 10,000 word, essays. Literally, you can just be covering bullshit. Now, again, I don't want direct politics on geeksandgamers.com. Now, if there's political stuff that ties to the entertainment world, so specifically like if Mark Hamill makes some horrible comment about President Trump's wife like he's done in the past, we can cover that on geeksandgamers.com. But we're not covering like Trump wins the Michigan primary or something like that. That's not what we're doing over there. So just keep that in mind. Now on the forums and stuff like that, we will have a political section for the forums. If you're interested, that's for the people to talk about and do whatever they want. But either way, just wanted to let you guys know about that. If you're interested, please go over to geeksandgamers.com and consider, checking out that. And if you're interested, we'll see. Now we got about 6 weeks probably until the new website is rebuilt and installed. And of course we may run into issues that, slow us down, but a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of resources is being put into that. And I'm very, very excited to see what we have in store, moving forward. So I'm really excited for that. Also, Friday, I did extend it just because I did get some requests, and I'm telling you right now, I'm not extending it again. I can't. Friday, 199 bags are done. About 3 or 4 people reached out to me, wanted me to wait. Someone actually super chatted and kind of paid for 3 bags for people the other day. So I've already worked on getting those orders implemented as well. So I really do appreciate people looking out for other people within the community. That is awesome. Hats and bags end Friday at 11:59. It's already in the system. It can't be changed. It won't be changed. I know there might be some people that ask me to extend it, but after that, I can't do it anymore. No more extending. Friday, deadline, 199 bags, 199 hats, Geeks and Gamers stuff. So if you guys are interested in that, go over to 221B Tactical and check it out. Devin says, I already ordered mine. Hell yes. Other than that, this was an emergency CobraCast. It was supposed to go 30 minutes, but we're almost at an hour because I fucking love each and every one of you. I'll see you guys tomorrow for...
Hey, Jeremy,
yes.
DM really wants you to get to his super if you can.
Hillary last minute. Don't ignore. She got popular vote. Yeah, I could see that. I don't think that again, anything's on the table for them. Anything's on the table. I do have a few more super. Oh, did I miss that one? My bad, DM. I missed that one from you. Okay. And then Zeke the White says, curse you, Jeremy. I had food in my mouth, but it was funny. Google presents Elon Musk says, I can play games, but me no speaky good English. Yeah, back to DM. Hillary last minute. Yes. 1000% Hillary could be a last minute addition for sure. I could see that happening. So I guess we'll just have to I would be more worried about Hillary than Gavin Newsom. Maybe, I don't know. I'd have to think about that. I think Gavin Newsom is slick though. Gavin Newsom is pretty terrifying for many different reasons.
You got some rumbles about Gavin too and a few others.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have like everybody here tonight. Oh, here we go. Joe C says Gavin Newsom is toast. He got destroyed by DeSantis in their debate, and now he's facing another recall in California. Cheers, y'all. Hey, man, thank you. I know that like people don't really. I know there's a lot of people that don't think Gavin Newsom has a shot. I'm worried about Gavin Newsom. I really am. Eric says, who is with me to vote Jeremy King Fig? I'm sure you'll have a few thousand supporters there. Laura the Ree with the hallway Haley. PJ says Trump is not our master. We are the light and he is the torch carrier. He is leading us down the path with the light we supply. 1000%. 1000%. And then I got that one from JM the Elite fan earlier. And that's going to be it, everybody. So thank you all for this emergency CobraCast. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow for Geeks Gamers Daily. It's been an awesome day. All your support has been awesome. And thank you for the gifted memberships. Thank you for all the support. Have a great day, and we will talk to all of you later. Bye, everyone.